That damn Rana has haunted me for years. Not anymore, thanks to you. The only reason I was in that position to begin with is because of one man, The Rock.
And here comes The Rock, the People's Champ!
He stole my title at the Royal Rumble, and heading into Elimination Chamber, I was looking for revenge. Unfortunately, because of some typical Rock scheming behind the scenes, I walked away empty-handed.
We got a new champion! We got a new champion! But we don't have an official. Come on, 1, 2, 3, come on!
We need to change that. And it's going to take most of the skills you've shown so far to get here to overcome a full-on conspiracy, but I know you've got what it takes. Slingshot, take us to Elimination Chamber 2013.
The fight is scheduled for one fight, and is for the WWE Championship.
Let us remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that CM Punk is not the WWE Champion. This past Monday on Raw, CM Punk stole the title from The Rock. CM Punk cannot get over the fact that he's no longer champion. Listen, he had a great run, the 6th longest in history, 434 days, but it's over.
Come on, Cole, great run? It was a legendary run.
But that doesn't give Punk any right to walk out here with the WWE title when it doesn't belong to him.
To play devil's advocate, in Punk's mind, the WWE Championship was stolen from him, and he's merely reclaiming possession.
Somebody explain to me why, as Punk says, Rock winning was grand larceny. Explain to me how The Rock stole the WWE Championship.
Well, according to Punk's line of thinking, Punk had Rock beat at the Royal Rumble. Then the match was restarted, only for Punk to lose in said restart.
Restarted after the Shield got involved, which was against the rules that were laid out.
Due in large part to your snitching, I might add. And you know what they say about snitches? Nobody saw anything, yet Punk wasn't taken for his word in that crucial moment. I'd call that explanation enough. One of the greatest champions of all time.
Whatever.
Whatever? That's what CM Punk's so mad about. That right there. Whatever. Show him some respect.
He's not even the champion anymore.
Well, Punk believes he should still be champion. He has a legitimate argument for that belief. But we're talking about respect, which Punk has more than earned at this point.
His argument for being the champ actually is legitimate. The People's Champion, the real WWE Champion, The Rock.
The most electrifying man in all of entertainment, hell-bent on delivering the ass-kicking of a lifetime to the best in the world.
The Rock is as driven tonight as we've ever seen him. The Brahma Bull, a man on a mission to get what was actually stolen from him, the WWE Championship.
Unfortunately for CM Punk, the mantra of boots to asses is very much on The Rock's mind tonight.
The cheers, the chants, the signs, the adulation. This is what it's all about for The Rock, the people. And The Rock is proud to be the people's champion.
Almost as proud as
Introducing the champion.
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about handling his... CM Punk, he's won 3 World Championships, 2 WWE titles, Tag Team titles, and also the Intercontinental Championship. He's a 2-time Money in the Bank winner, and the 2011 Superstar of the Year. The Rock, he's a 7-time WWE Champion, 2-time World Champion, 5-time Tag Team Champion, and the winner of the 2000 Royal Rumble. Tonight, they collide. And Paul Heyman ringside, you just know the wheels are turning in his devious brain.
Hey, now, Paul Heyman's a brilliant manager. You could like him, you could dislike him. It doesn't matter. His success speaks for itself.
Well, Punk's been Heyman's meal ticket for a long time, and Heyman realizes the payday that is going to come in WrestleMania if Punk can pull off the win tonight.
But Heyman brings a lot more to the table than you're seeing. He's the only manager to manage 3 straight world champions. He's the visionary that brought the ECW brand to wrestling. Paul has developed into one of the greatest managers of all time.
And I'm sure CM Punk has the perfect game plan in mind tonight, as the odds are especially in his favor in this championship match.
Yeah, no championship advantage whatsoever for The Rock here, and Punk's no doubt looking to capitalize on that fact.
Rock defeated Punk for the WWE Championship back in the Royal Rumble. Now these men are in a high-pressure situation. Remember, the winner of this match is going to main event WrestleMania as the WWE...
Face first. Setting up.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released them.
Triangle armbar. Triangle. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
And with that, Heyman looks on with glee.
And Punk gets countered there.
Punk avoids the attack.
That'll rearrange the spine. Oh, my!
Face first. Setting up.
Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here.
And Punk clearly ready for a fight here.
And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk and Fury...
Crack your knuckles. We've got a Donnybrook here.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisting. Oh, looks like we got ourselves a hockey fight. Oh, one thunderous final blow.
Spin kick to the midsection.
Punk looking dominant now.
Oh! Short on clothesline by Punk.
CM Punk looking to show off his power game now. And backbreaker.
Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit, and that's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen, there's a parallel here with the greatest boxer.
Triangle armbar. Triangle's in.
Not where The Rock wants to be here, but he's able to find a way out of it somehow.
CM Punk headed to the top rope.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop.
Going up again. Wants to finish this.
From the top.
Manages to reverse it. And despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession.
Yeah, you even have Paul Heyman on the internet saying, quote, possession is 9/10 of the law, and that since CM Punk possessed the title, he was.
Look out!
Double axe handle connects.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Yeah, Punk's really doing everything he can right now to outmaneuver and outpace The Rock, and it's working.
From way up. A reversal. He saw that coming.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Oh, man.
Headed to the top rope.
Stalking from above.
From the top.
Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
Such a good point. There is a callus that grows in a wrestler's body when they've been grinding day in and day out. Right now has a greater comfort with everything that can happen in the ring. But for The Rock, everything comes with a little extra sting, a little extra discomfort.
Elbows to the face.
With elbows to the face.
Put into the corner. What could be next? Oh, driving the elbow.
Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE champion, and...
Well, CM Punk isn't, Wade. Stealing the gold doesn't make you a champion.
Let me finish, Michael Cole. No need to get your britches in a bunch. Without a doubt, CM Punk has a champion's mentality. In his heart of hearts, he never lost the title.
Yeah, okay, whatever. And now he and Heyman have made it so there's no championship advantage for The Rock tonight. Disqualification.
Oh, get the cameras ready, ladies and gentlemen. This is why you bought a ticket. Quick thinking right there. On a well-placed calf kick there. And you can practically taste the venom, taste the bitterness and disdain between Punk and Rock with every blow. Back and forth, both men refusing to stay down, both men refusing to let the other get the better of him. This is unbelievable what we're seeing. Just welting the back with those laces.
Lethal combination. Oh, what a knee strike.
A show of confidence from The Rock.
Cut off and takes a boot.
Oh, that's a chop you don't want to be on the receiving end of.
Spinning kick to the gut.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back GTS connects. This may be the challenger's moment.
Oh. Oh, what a kick. Ooh. Oh, that hurt.
Ooh.
The Rock saw that one coming.
Great job refocusing to
kick to the knee. La Maestro cradle, perfectly applied.
Yes! The Rock retains the WWE Championship.
The winner of this match, and still the WWE.
CM Punk, he's one. 3 World Championships, 2 WWE titles, tag team titles, and also the Intercontinental Championship. He's a 2-time Money in the Bank winner and the 2011 Superstar of the Year. The Rock, he's a 7-time WWE Champion, 2-time World Champion, 5-time Tag Team Champion, and the winner of the 2000 Royal Rumble. Tonight, they collide. And Paul Heyman ringside, you just know the wheels are turning in his devious brain.
Hey, now, Paul Heyman's a brilliant manager. You could like him, you could dislike him. It doesn't matter. His success speaks for itself.
Well, Punk's been Heyman's meal ticket for a long time, and Heyman realizes the payday that is going to come in WrestleMania if Punk can pull off the win tonight.
Look, Heyman brings a lot more to the table than you're seeing. He's the only manager to manage 3 straight world champions. He's the visionary that brought the ECW brand to wrestling. Paul has developed into one of the greatest managers of all time.
Clothesline!
Punk dodges out in time.
Rock defeated Punk for the WWE Championship back in the Royal Rumble. Now these men are in a high-pressure situation. Remember, the winner of this match is going to main event WrestleMania as the WWE Champion against John Cena. That is what this...
Takeoff! You gotta be kidding me!
Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition.
Suicide dive!
A roll of the dice and it pays off in full.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Struck with a calf kick.
Punk looking more confident and comfortable after that maneuver.
Face first. Setting up. He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Face first. Setting up. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay within the rules.
And that has likely been leading to a less aggressive Rock, Corey. I think Punk has played his card beautifully, and the stipulation has taken Rock out of his game plan.
Well, this title means so much to The Rock that he doesn't want to do anything to lose the title. But by trying not to lose it, you can lose it.
Yeah, it puts The Rock more into a defensive style, and that's not going to win this match.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
And Punk just continuing to ensure The Rock is unable to electrify anyone or anything as this match continues.
The great one with the...
Uh-oh. Fist directly to the gut. Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit. And that's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen.
Trying armbar. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Making a hasty retreat to the outside. Some may consider this an act of cowardice, but I personally think it's strategic thinking. Hard punch.
No signs of either combatant backing down. Bam!
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy. All this heavy artillery is really adding up. Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. Taking steps toward the top rope.
From above!
From the top, double axe handle connects. Again? He's making the climb again? I can't believe this. Watch out!
Sidesteps.
countered into a backbreaker.
And despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession.
Yeah, you even have Paul Heyman on the internet saying, quote, possession is 9/10 of the law. Up high!
Vicious double axe handle.
And Rock comes right back at him.
Up fast.
Spinebuster! And as a wise man once said, that was just vintage Rock. And man, did he need just that against Punk.
Oh, and he stops that offense.
Finding their way out of this position.
Right on the point of it. Rock now. Hudson. Rock bottom. The champ going all out.
Into the cover. And a strong kick out at one.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath. Showing Punk the door here.
He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
Wrenches the arm.
Right hand will count.
Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE champion. And
Well, CM Punk isn't, Wade. Still
Lift off! From the top with a splash! Here we go again. The champion had every move scouted except their own.
boom.
sent out of the ring the hard way.
Going for it.
Slingshot cross body.
The next level accuracy needed to hit that move cannot be understated.
And the body control, just amazing athleticism. And he slides him back to the mat.
Leaning him against the...
And now Punk unloading, realizes the opportunity to win the WWE title is there. Look at Heyman with the official.
Distracted the official, and the official inadvertently blindsided, followed by GTS to the Rock.
Punk is going to Mania.
But there's no official, guys.
I mean, you could have counted to 20 already. CM Punk had this match won, but with the ref down, it simply doesn't count.
Heyman is beside himself, trying to get the official into the ring. He understands that Punk had the title won.
Well, CM Punk wasting no time to try and keep up this offense on the Rock. The Rock groggy, but fighting his way out of that second attempt with a spine buster.
Listen to this place erupt.
The people's elbow from the Rock. And now to retain his championship. And Punk's still in it.
Oh, second referee gets there, just not quick enough for the Rock to secure victory. And the WWE Championship still hangs in the balance. Both competitors looking absolutely fried at this point. Who can dig deeper? Oh, no.
Oh, the referee may have rolled his ankle underneath the body of Punk, and Punk now with a kick right to the face.
Huge roundhouse kick to the temple, and the second referee now looks down and perhaps out too.
We need another official yet again.
CM Punk cannot believe what is going on in this matchup.
And Heyman gonna hand the Rock's championship to Punk.
Smart decision, trying to take advantage of the situation. The officials are down. Heyman has the Rock trapped.
Oh, Rock ducking out of the way just in time. Heyman almost gets blasted, but the Rock put down with the goal to the skull.
CM Punk just tattooed the Rock with his own championship. This has got to be the end.
There is no low CM Punk won't stoop to.
Opponent lifted up, jaw, meet knee, go to sleep. Are we about to see a title change here?
2 count. Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3.
I thought we were about to crown a new champ, but I guess not. From the top rope,
Crash landing. Taking flight only to find nobody home at ringside. What a disastrous miscalculation. These two have learned each other so well.
Huge kick connects.
and it looks like, oh yeah, he is indeed bleeding now.
And this right here, this is what we expect when the best in the world goes toe-to-toe with the great one. This capacity crowd on their feet.
All eyes on the action. All eyes on two of the greatest to ever do it. Putting on an absolute classic.
Ooh, and a shot to the body and another.
Cut off with a savage clothesline.
And Rock is feeding off the WWE Universe, inching closer to WrestleMania. Everyone is on their feet in this building.
Absolutely showing the respect for all the exertion these athletes are putting each other through. From the top.
Oh, he lands hard.
Brutal club.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver. Piercing chop. Cover for the championship. Oh, my goodness. Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
The winner of this match and the new...
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better. Beating The Rock and regaining the WWE title just feels right, doesn't it? Unfortunately, there's still one more stop on the 2013 Redemption Tour. After my WrestleMania 29 loss to The Undertaker, I took a few months off to heal. Paul Heyman saw this as something vindictive. He took my absence as betrayal, and before I knew it, I was being attacked by his old pal, Brock Lesnar. Brock got involved in business that wasn't his, and I knew a match with no disqualifications was my best shot to even the odds. I would have walked away with the win, but I couldn't resist getting my hands on Heyman, which gave Brock the opening he needed.
Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
It was a brutal encounter, but if you keep your eye on the prize, you'll avoid taking a trip to Suplex City. Dish out some punishment to Paul if you get the chance, but walking out of SummerSlam 2013 with the win is the main goal. Don't make the same mistake I did.
The Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar, ready to face down Punk.
Banga coming to the ring by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Weighing in at 286 pounds.
Gentlemen, it is time.
Yeah, but whose time is it, Wade?
Well, we're about to find out, because this is one of the most highly anticipated matches that I can remember in the history of WWE.
This is one of those matches, guys, where you're just proud to be here to watch it. It's the best versus the beast. CM Punk taking on Brock Lesnar. This is a matchup fueled by passion, ego, jealousy, and betrayal.
It all started with Paul Heyman's backstabbing betrayal of Punk to align himself with Brock Lesnar. Now Punk wants vengeance. He wants justice to prove CM Punk is still the best in the world, even without Heyman by his side.
But without him, Heyman says Punk is nothing, that he leveled up by moving on to Brock Lesnar. Heyman and Lesnar are on to bigger and better things after putting his CM Punk business to rest here at SummerSlam. Ooh, carefully measured knee strikes, a series of knee strikes.
Inciting words from Paul Heyman of CM Punk recently, quote, "Here's the harshest truth of them all. I betrayed you because without Paul Heyman, CM Punk is not the best in the world."
Well, the paradox here is that I firmly believe when Punk and Heyman are aligned, CM Punk is indeed the best in the world. But right now, that title belongs to Brock Lesnar. And you know what gives him that slight edge? Having the greatest mind in sports entertainment standing in his corner.
Something CM Punk must do tonight is bring the ferocity. Brock Lesnar is a vicious, unfeeling competitor. Punk has to be the same.
Well, the emotions involved in this match will help with that. You can tell this is a more intense CM Punk. Punk is more focused and vindictive than we've seen before. Lesnar on the wrong side of that exchange.
Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the Beast. But I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this. Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman strength to swing a steel chair at CM Punk or throw Punk through a table. There's nothing more frightening to me than the idea of Brock Lesnar having no limits to his brutality. Oh! During his famous pipe bomb speech, CM Punk famously declared himself a Paul Heyman guy. Then he made that a reality the next year when the two men joined forces. But the whole time, he has not been the Paul Heyman guy. That accolade has belonged to Brock Lesnar, who has been allied with Paul Heyman since he returned to WWE a year ago.
Indeed, we have seen Heyman diversifying his interests. He's introduced more clients lately, even bringing them to championship glory. And I know he has an eye on a few other talents in the locker room too. But until one of them can topple the Beast, there is no question about where Heyman's true loyalty lies. And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won one of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later.
Evades the attack and not a moment too soon.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. Oh, the chair projected right to their face. And now we've got a front row view.
A little more up close and personal than I would like, if I'm being honest. I truly believe that if CM Punk wants to stand a chance tonight, he needs to remove all focus from Paul Heyman and come...
Take off. Whoa, look out.
Really risked it all there.
Very fortunate to hit the mark in that one. Countering that offense. Looks like he's trying to regain some control here.
Yeah, Lesnar getting some newly determined focus.
And he re-enters into the ring.
Ooh, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Somehow, Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here.
Oh, stomping away. No count out as he takes things out of the ring. And Punk making his way back to the ring.
Double leg takedown. Gonna stack that up here.
Shoulder pin. And he kicks out of the pin in one.
Not even a 2 count, just found a way to power out.
Brock Lesnar, what power! F5!
Will that close Punk out?
Oh my God!
Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
Here we get a rare look in the face of Brock Lesnar. You're not supposed to get up after Lesnar brings you down.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Oh my God, a steel chair!
Opened up the floodgates. The blood is pouring out of him now.
And guys, Punk might have this. He's got victory in his sights with Brock in this condition.
I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
2 aggressive stars, so well matched, not in terms of physicality, but mentality.
What the heck is this manager doing looking under the ring? He can't be acting like this. This is a situation you want to avoid. Strong counter from Punk.
Elbow thrown to break up the maneuver. Big time height on that kick.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
Stalking from above.
From way up.
And nobody home on that one. Oh, Mongolian chop. A razor-sharp chop there.
From the top rope.
CM Punk connects with the elbow drop. Punk knows he has to take it.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. Oh, he saw it coming.
Blatant disregard for their opponent.
And he chooses to leave the ring.
And he gets set back into the ring. Trying armbar. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Shoulder tackle.
Headed out of the ring now. And Lesnar is clearly looking for a fight here.
Returning. Low blow. Finds a counter for Lesnar. And remember, guys, this is a no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a for CM Punk, and now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the Beast Incarnate backing you up.
Went for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
A late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the Beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice in front with a chair.
Well, Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar, the distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
But it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can be in.
It just goes to show you never turn your back on the Beast Incarnate. Lesnar cinching in the stretch muffler submission. He calls the Brock Lock.
Oh, the Brock Lock from the Lesnar with the win.
The winner of this match, Brock Lesnar.
It's the best versus the Beast. CM Punk taking on Brock Lesnar. This is a matchup fueled by passion, ego, jealousy, and betrayal.
It all started with Paul Heyman's backstabbing betrayal. Oh, here comes a brutal bit of back and forth.
Here we go with an ODQ match between Brock Lesnar and CM Punk. The Beast versus the best. It all started when Paul Heyman betrayed Punk to stand by Lesnar's side. This is Punk's best shot of revenge at proving Heyman made a fatal error when he turned his back on CM Punk. Inciting words from Paul Heyman of CM Punk recently, quote, "Here's the harshest truth of them all. I betrayed you because without Paul Heyman, CM Punk is not the best in the world."
The paradox here is that I firmly believe when Punk and Heyman are aligned, CM Punk is indeed the best in the world. But right now, that title belongs to Brock Lesnar. And you know what gives him that slight edge? Having the greatest mind in sports entertainment standing in his corner.
Size, weight, MMA expertise. What advantage doesn't Brock Lesnar have over CM Punk?
Oh, please don't tell Brock I said this, but wit and guile. Punk can be tricky. He can be elusive. He needs to outsmart Brock and keep the Beast guessing all match long.
Broken up with a fist to the face.
Paul Heyman said recently that Brock Lesnar is currently in the best fighting shape of his life. And guys, that's a very frightening thought.
Consider everything Brock has been able to accomplish before now, before being at his best. The fastest rise in WWE history, the biggest title in all of MMA. CM Punk has to face that down tonight. If the best in the world can take down the Beast Incarnate, Punk will have definitely earned the moniker.
Slides under the ropes, back into the ring. And if Brock Lesnar looked at me like that, I think I'd run the other way.
Oh, right to the throat. Great move. During his famous pipe bomb speech from the top. Oh, watch out. Misses big time.
Using the arm like a billy club.
Countered by CM Punk with the lariat. gets discarded out of the ring.
Wants to finish this.
Blast off! Good Lord! Taking flight. No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
And retaliates with a counter. Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later.
He's making his way to ringside now. Punk searching for something beneath the apron.
If you're looking to cause quick, sharp damage, you can't go wrong with the kendo stick. Might be time to look for exit strategies, gentlemen. I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
2 aggressive styles, so well matched, not in terms of physicality, but mentality.
He gets back into the ring. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Strong tackle. Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the Beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using
this could be for the win. He only gets a 1 count.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now.
Boom! Snaps the leg across the head. And he's going to the top.
Stalking from above.
up high. Cross body from the top.
Stomping down.
Again, Punk is headed out of the ring.
Enough chirping. I think we're about to see a certified clap. The ferocity we have witnessed here tonight. The determination. Punk and Lesnar are having a battle. No, a war for the ages. Oh, sent hard into our announce table. Time to relocate.
Chicken wing. Uh-oh. Fighting the Beast back.
Calf kick on the money. And it looks like, yeah, he's donning the crimson mask after that move.
Lesnar timed that just right.
And Lesnar making his way back to the ring. Wrenching in this tap out. Tap out.
The winner of this match, Brock Lesnar.
What an incredible fight. But in the end, it's Brock Lesnar who came out on top. The Beast has defeated the best.
Without Heyman by his side,
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better. Beating The Rock and regaining the WWE title just feels right, doesn't it? Unfortunately, there's still one more stop on the 2030.
CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend Paul Heyman and his new partner Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
But Punk says he's not afraid of the beast. That he can take Lesnar on, no problem. That he can thrive without Heyman in his corner. This match is Punk's chance to prove that. To show he still is the best in the world. Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this, Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman strength to swing a steel chair at CM Punk or throw Punk through a table. There's nothing more frightening to me than the idea of Brock Lesnar having no limits to his brutality.
Something CM Punk must do tonight is bring the ferocity. Brock Lesnar is a vicious, unfeeling competitor. Punk has to be the same.
Well, the emotions involved in this match will help with that. You can tell this is a more intense CM Punk. Punk is more focused and vindictive than we've seen before.
And he's going with the great equalizer here, the steel chair.
I truly believe that if CM Punk wants to stand a chance tonight, he needs to remove all focus from Paul Heyman and concentrate squarely on Brock Lesnar.
That's easier said than done, Wade. Punk had Paul Heyman out of his focus at Money in the Bank. He told Heyman he wanted to go it alone. And that night ended with Heyman pushing the ladder over right as Punk was about to grab the briefcase. Side Russian leg sweep. Looking for a high-risk move.
Stalking in now. He could be looking to put...
Flying double axe handle.
Going all out and not turning back. Not giving a damn about any caution.
Ouch.
During his famous pipe bomb speech, CM Punk famously declared himself a Paul Heyman guy. Then he made that a reality the next year when the two men joined forces. But the whole time, he has not been the...
From way up, diving double axe handle. Looks to climb the top rope.
Stalking from above.
Up high. Wow, cross body.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Not a position the Beast Incarnate is used to. The damage starting to pile up, courtesy of CM Punk.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Somehow Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here.
Brock headed ringside one more time.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous.
He's getting on his feet, vulnerable to what's coming next.
He's playing mind games, waving that object around. Oh, he knows the power he wields right now, holding that chair.
And now he gets back into the ring. That gets reversed on CM Punk.
Ripped in the hard way.
Caught in a bad spot. Gets the shoulders down. Brock Lesnar for the win. And the count stops short of 2.
It might be stubbornness or it might be lunacy, but he is refusing to... Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep. Is it the finishing touch
sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
Two aggressive stars, so well matched, not in terms of physicality, but mentality. Able to slip out of that situation. Punk devising something. Clothesline! Good Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
From the top rope. Flying elbow drop.
Punk knows he has to take his best shots at...
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here.
Oh, GTS.
That could end Brock's night.
Huge kick connects. Lesnar is overwhelmed. Lesnar is overwhelmed.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
Triangle armbar. Triangle. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here.
Oh! Quick evasion from him there.
Calf kick on the money. Targeting the chest. Very effective. Point of the elbow finds the mark.
And you have to be in a lot of pain taking that many attacks to the core.
Yeah, but you really have to fight through.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Yeah, Punk's wearing down Lesnar with intense precision here.
Lesnar showing how much punishment he can withstand before getting his own offense in.
Brock got tired of being pushed around, wants to... Oh, low blow!
And remember, guys, this is the no disqualification. And this is just the worst position Punk can hit on CM Punk. He's able to beat a 2 count.
What a kick out. This match has been absolutely incredible. Looking to loosen some chickles with the hockey stick. Quickly rolling out of the ring to the ringside area. He's maybe...
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Down with a GTS. And another. Looking to end this once and for all.
2. He's still in this fight.
What on earth do you have to do to keep Lesnar down?
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
Repeating hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
And the momentum's clearly against Brock now.
Brock's cage might be a bit rattled.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. Go to sleep.
Is it enough for Punk? Quick cover for the win.
2. Brock's done. CM Punk overcame the beast, and Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match, CM Punk.
What a moment for CM Punk, proving the doubters, proving Paul Heyman wrong. On his own, with no one backing him up, CM Punk is still the best in the world.
Not even a beast can stand in his way. Defeating Lesnar, showing up Heyman. This is the ultimate moment of vindication for CM Punk. Enjoy it, Punk.
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his future shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table.
And then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
And again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night, Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
Drew McIntyre steps inside Hell for the third time in his career.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in.
Corey, CM Punk in his career is 2-2 in Hell in a Cell matches, but this is his first time in the cell in nearly 11 years. Right.
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight.
It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business. And CM Punk had no business being back in WWE, the company had buried for a decade. And that has driven us to tonight, in the final match in this trilogy between Punk and McIntyre.
From the opposition.
On a well-placed calf kick there.
Oh. German suplex. Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty. This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the monsters of the world, he himself must become a monster. He said Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
Punk has said this is not the man he wants to be, but Drew McIntyre has taken him to that place, and it's the devil Punk needs to tap into if he wants to walk out of the Hell in a Cell.
Early in this match, and these two have already unleashed some pretty heavy artillery on each other with no signs of relenting.
With the amount of absolutely visceral hate Punk and Drew have for each other, I think this match is going to need to be stopped before either of these men give up.
We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in hell.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there.
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Nails the GTS. The lights are dimming for McIntyre.
To the sky. Bye. McIntyre is getting dismantled.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside.
Launching. Knees up. Knees were up. All the breath taken out of their body with that counter.
Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter McIntyre. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
McIntyre returning to the ring.
Oh, man.
Legs caught.
Reversal after reversal, proving they did their homework.
Overrunning offense now from Punk.
Punk's finding the world to turn the tides inside.
CM Punk working. Stopping that offense with a swift elbow. Absolutely blasted there. Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep. Will that sew this up for Punk?
Going to the top rope. What's his plan? From the top. Double axe handle connects. McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
Yeah, Punk able to completely neutralize McIntyre here.
What's he open to find down there?
Retrieving a wrench from underneath the ring. This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some. Oh, stiff wrench shot.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk is determined right now.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because, for one of these men, there might not be. Devastating elbow strike.
Trying armbar. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out with a submission.
Oh, what a kick. Boom.
Setting up on the Koji. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Drew anticipated that one.
He connects with a counter.
Proof these superstars have done their homework.
Oh, taken down forcefully.
Just ejected from the ring.
And McIntyre is looking to the crowd for some support.
Oh, perhaps he should have been paying more attention.
And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was right.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Connected hard with the calf kick. Boom! CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and textbook CM.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap.
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
Remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what the sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
Were the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away.
No! McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.